to Metro FM. I always want to say Mtunzi because every time I see you, I see Mtunzi. But it's Sino Solo. Let me get it right because every time I've seen you with Mtunzi. Yeah. Welcome to Metro FM. This has become your home. I want you to be closer to the mic so that I can hear you.
All right.
Tell me about how your journey has been. We were speaking off air about how life has changed so quickly for you, like in a period of 2 years, where you were 2 years ago and where you are now is not at the same place. Tell me where you at right now, like emotionally, spiritually, financially. Where you at?
Okay, where I'm at, man, like there's a lot of things happening, but of course things have changed for the better. Because where I was like 2 years ago, I wouldn't say it was like the trenches and whatever, but it was a place where I had to like prove myself a lot, and I have to prove myself not to myself or my peers, but to my parents who would okay, Shab, this is what I wanna do. But so like a lot has changed, man. Like emotionally, I've grown. But there's things now that I couldn't manage before, like emotionally, but now I'm actually able to just deal with things not by emotions, but use my brain to okay, let me take this decision, whatever. But and financially,
do you really change it?
Yeah, things have changed. I can say, I don't ask anything from my parents like that. So everything like that I do it from my own means. So that's a good thing. I like.
How many years have you been in Joburg now? Because I know you're freshly minted. Like when we were speaking, when I was at the other place, you had just gotten to Joburg. It hadn't been like that long.
I would say like 2021. That's when I got to Joburg.
So you're actually still quite fresh in the city.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that you really absolutely love about Joburg?
One thing I love about Joburg is what is it?
Okay,
like this groove. Groove is the one. Groove is the one. Like it's very hectic and. I like for the fact that it's always alive. That's what I like. And at the same time, it also like keeps you on your toes. But at the same time, to focus with it, bro. Don't ever forget what you can. Because for me, as much as I'll do whatever that I do, maybe for fun, but it just reminds me, okay, boy, you didn't come here to just play. You are here to, and also prove, okay, boy, you can still do this thing.
I love it. Have you learnt any other language besides Xhosa?
I've kind of known like some languages, but it wasn't something that I'm used to because I'm also from Imatatiela, so Imatatiela speaks Sotho, so I would understand some things then they, but I've kind of like learned how to speak Tonga.
Nice.
And then like we are more even alone. Vanda, just in there, because my DJ is Vanda,
a little bit, just to get by.
Just in there, but I'm not perfect, I'm just still learning.
Just to get by, I love that. You are always in studio. I'm curious at how much time you spend in studio because you've got so many songs that are on high rotation on SABC radio. I tune into different kinds of radio stations that are at the SABC. You're guaranteed to find a Sino Solo. How much time do you spend in studio, like in a week? What does your week look like?
Okay, with me, man, I'm not always in studio. But it just so happened that when I get into studio, I make it effective to a point where like I record in bulk, I would say. Because like I don't record, maybe I won't record from Monday to Friday. On Saturday when I record like a lot of songs. Then I relax because I don't just record just for like Monday I record, Tuesday I record. It just goes with the feeling. So when the feeling comes, I just record. Matter when I record, I actually record a lot of songs.
The whole day. Yeah. That's insane. And other people, because you are also, what I really appreciate about you, from the time the first time I was introduced to you was through what's his name now, I forget, but that other record label where you were and then you were not collaborating as much, and when you stepped out of there you're collaborating a lot, and you collaborated with so many people. So those collabs, do you use that then the other days of the week to step into other people's studios?
I would say back then I used to, because I didn't have my own studio. And for at some point it kind of like made me realize it's sort of like an inconvenience at times. Maybe I would have an idea and then I want to record a song maybe with some producer and then they find out they are busy, so I can't go there. But now like the mood is like dance. Okay, so I have to wait for next week. So before, of course, I would go to studio, but now what I do is I'll ask them to send songs, and then I'll record myself at home. Then I send back to them.
Yes, in actual fact, you're right. That's the new way of working, which was introduced by COVID. Am I correct? That way of saying, look, I want you to hear this beat, and I've got this. I'll chop it up at my place. We'll combine it together. So you guys don't even have to be in a physical studio like before. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, let's get into your new song. Tell me about it before I played on the radio and who you collaborated with.
So this song, man, like, this song, I'm so happy, man. Like every time maybe I drop a song, but I get to be so happy because it's a dream for me, because it's always like something that I've always wanted. So I'm so excited, man, about this song. It's a song actually that talks about Miss Tembu.
Okay.
Because there's times where I talk to my friends, I'm like, hey, I want to have this Tembu one day, but they will laugh at me. Okay. But it's just a thing that, like, I take it as a joke, but you never know, maybe something might happen. But again, it's just a song, man, that says, Noma Ganjani Talwami, I would never leave you, so for Slashline. So it's taken from an old song, of course. And in the song, I'm talking about my lovely 2 wives.
Okay.
So I'm telling them, and I'll never leave you guys. But then what happens is girls will always be girls. So when I'm with this one, it's jealous. Like, hi, when you spend time, so let's because this is our man. So like, don't spend much time with him because Naming has found his. So it's basically about that. It's a love song basically.
Is that where Mahu comes into the dialogue to say no?
I'm
okay. Because we're very jealous. It's a brand new song coming through from Sino Solo. Kabza the Smalls in the mix of this one, Azana and Mahu. It's called Noma Ganjani. If you're tuning in right now, we're wrapping up our conversation between myself, Sino Solo, and you. He's joining us on Table for 3. He's had quite... I think your growth has been remarkable and heartwarming. You know when someone grows so quickly and you just want to protect them, you're like, oh my God, I hope they don't get hurt. I hope nothing happens to them, because they're so incredible, writer, incredible vocalist, and I love how you just explore music and different sounds. So your journey has been amazing. What I want to now know is that we've discovered what the best thing about being in Joburg is since you came in 2021. What has been the most the thing that you didn't like about Joburg? Is there one thing that you felt like, this is a part I really don't appreciate?
Okay, like one thing, man, like it's good and bad, but I only like take the bad side of it. It's that I feel like people know each other too much.
What does that mean, Sino?
It means that like your news can be so private.
Okay.
Even if you are talking with your pros or whatever. So like it's too much. Like it's seen as like as a big city or whatever, but there's so many, like you talk to this person knows this one.
That's true.
I'm like, oh, Jehovah.
So basically, now you can't don't be a player, okay?
It's not that. It's not. It's not that. It's like not every news will be about. Yeah, but like
it's
So it's just a thing where sometimes we just wanna, like some people like as me, I'd like to keep things private. Just keep assuming he's doing this. But now you can't be exclusive like that, even if it's like personal stuff. Now someone else will know about it and then they use it against you to get something. It's like,
I see what you mean. So it's very sneaky. People are always looking out at your moves, what you're doing, and figuring how to sort of get probably what you even want, the move you're trying to make.
So it's like,
okay, it's very competitive, of course, extremely competitive. What is the plan for the rest of the year? I mean, this is the most exciting part of the year, especially for Metro FM listeners, because then they get to see you on stage. You're on stage a lot more, probably less in studio because it's summer, it's spring. What is the plan? What are you getting up to for the rest of the year?
There's a lot of exciting things. Like for me, I'm excited for them. I'm gonna be releasing like a young project, because the Noma Ganjani is part of the project coming. And hey man, like I'm gonna be doing something around October. I've been kind of like giving like hints on my Instagram. It's like I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I feel like on my thing I've said it already.
Say it here on the Encore. For the Encore listeners.
It's a music thing,
Okay.
and
Sino, come on.
no man, it's a music thing. I'm performing like I used to perform in a band before.
Yes.
So what's coming now? I'm kind of introducing that band side of me. And I'm gonna have a show where you can come
that's
and
exciting.
Watch Sino, and of course I'm gonna be releasing music. And one of the exciting one is I'll be releasing a song with them Tuda.
Yes.
It's very dope.
Another collab.
It's very.
Is this the third,
It's
fourth
too
song? How many
much.
songs do you guys have together before I let you go?
Probably like close to 7.
Yeah, no, you guys,
Close to
the
7,
energy.
yeah.
I'm not
Like,
complaining. The energy between you and them two is amazing.
About the song.
Yeah.
Yo.
It really shut up.
About the song, it's too much. It's too much. I love it so much, and I was so shocked the way it was made. It was a thing with I go to studio, and that was the last song even, and I would record, and I wasn't feeling it, and then I would record, and then I was like, let me leave. It was just like a small phrase, whatever, and then like weeks or like a month later, when I came back to studio. And then he played it for me.
Why is
it's too much. And I'm with Moruma, bitch. Yo.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yo,
Thank you so much for sharing that. We can't wait for
much.
that one. Where do people catch you on the socials? By the way, Sino is the funniest person on TikTok. You've got to follow him. Where do people catch you on the social media streets?
Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok and Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I'm Sino Solo, SINOMSOLO. Yeah, everywhere I'm Sino Solo.
Okay, before you go, you know I was complaining about the fact that nobody has ever sang about me, right?
Yeah.
On a song. No one. Sino, no one. You know? At least you can say. Oh, that's sweet. I can take that. I can definitely take that. It's Sino Solo on the Mighty Metro coming through. If you missed out on this interview, www.metrofm.co.za.